Olympic touch butt karate rules result in controversy in the sport's Tokyo 2020 Olympic debut. Knuckleheads, I had to touch on this topic and ask you guys what you thought about it. Of course, I'll give you my opinion as well, but I had to ask you guys what you thought about it. So the Saudi athlete went up against the Iranian athlete in the finals. I believe the Saudi athlete's name was Hamedi. He was up 4-1 on his way to gold, most likely. The Iranian athlete goes on the attack. The Saudi athlete high kicks him and knocks him out, and then gets disqualified for an unchecked strike. So essentially, the Olympic rules are telling you to fight without trying to knock the other person out. I mean, it's crazy, this whole idea of not knocking people out and unchecked hits and everything else. Listen, there are situations where two people are coming at each other at a certain speed, and even if you're not trying to hit them your hardest, you're going to land the shot at the right place with the right amount of velocity to knock the person out. And I don't understand what they're doing here. My opinion on the topic is there shouldn't be fighting if people are not allowed to get knocked out. I mean, that's the entire purpose of fighting, is to, learn to protect yourself and finish your opponent so you can do that in a real life situation, or in a sport to finish the guy off so you can get a clear, decisive win. You don't want to take it to the judges. So what are they encouraging here? What are they encouraging here? We're at the highest level, supposedly, in the Olympics, right? They got people playing touch butt. In the sport of karate, which, my understanding, real hardcore karate, combat karate, you're trying to knock people out in one blow. What are they turning this into? They're turning it into a glorified, very soft sparring session. There are sparring sessions that are going to be way harder than what we saw in the Olympics there if they're not going to let people knock each other out. For me, it's just goofy. I wanted to know what you guys think. Should the Saudi athlete been disqualified for knocking out his opponent, who to me looked like he was on the attack? So, even if the Saudi athlete, wasn't trying to knock him out, he may have, just because they were both kind of, crashing into each other moving forward. Should he been disqualified? And what do you think about these rule sets where they don't want people to knock each other out? This is not the first time I see something like this. I want to know what you guys think. Are we really getting guys ready for the pro game or for the streets or what have you by teaching them to point fight? Or are we making them more susceptible to getting knocked out? I want to know what you guys think. By the way, I'm talking about this because I am a kickboxing promoter. Kickboxing comes from karate, and Fightersrep 10 is going down August 13th. You can watch it by joining the channel. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. After you do that, like the channel, then subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, join, get your Fightersrep gear below. Our tickets are sold out online right now if you go to fightersrep.com, but there's always the possibility that more free up the day of weigh-ins, which is the day before the fight, and the day before the fight. So if you're anywhere near Southern California, you want to come, definitely check the website. Check back on the website every couple of days, especially the day before the event, in the evening, and the day of the event. This is just crazy to me, Again, my opinion, I don't think teaching people how to point fight is really helping them out too much, I don't know. You guys tell me. Maybe I'm crazy.